one of the greatest gymnasts of all time, a warrior who nearly succumbed to mental health issues. Today, on our episode of Hero's Journey, we delve into the thrilling life story of Simone Biles, the queen of Olympic gymnastics. Simone Biles' childhood was marked by adversity and triumphs, but also moments of discovery and joy that paved her way to gymnastics success. Born in Columbus, Ohio, Simone faced early challenges due to her biological mother's struggle with drug and alcohol addiction. This led Simone and her siblings into the temporary adoption system. Despite the uncertainties of her early years, Simone's life changed significantly when she and her younger sister, Audria, were adopted by their maternal grandparents. Her grandparents provided a loving and stable home, becoming her parental figures. They constantly encouraged and supported her ambitions, which was crucial for developing her self-esteem and resilience. Simone's first normal experience with gymnastics began at 6 years old, after her caregivers noticed her excess energy and potential during a school trip to a gym. She immediately showed a natural aptitude for the sport, combining unstoppable energy with an impressive ability to perform jumps and pirouettes. From a young age, Simone stood out for her extraordinary concentration and commitment to practice. Her coaches quickly noticed her determination and the way she embraced each challenge with a mix of seriousness and enthusiasm. Even in junior competitions, her performance not only reflected exceptional technical skills, but also a stage presence and confidence rarely seen in young athletes. Inspired by videos of gymnasts like Dominic Moceanu, Simone began training seriously with the hope of one day achieving the same level of success. Her passion and dedication were evident from early on, and she quickly began competing at higher levels. However, Simone's early challenges in the sport included dealing with the pressure of expectations and balancing school with intensive training. From a very young age, she adopted a rigorous regimen that set her apart from other children her age. Entering the competitive world of gymnastics required not just talent, but also exceptional discipline and early maturity. Simone's daily routine, even before becoming a teenager, was marked by long hours in the gym. She trained about 20 to 30 hours a week, which included strength exercises, flexibility, technical skills, and choreographed routines. This intensive training load required her to be homeschooled to accommodate her schedule and allow adequate recovery between training sessions. Thus, most of her day was divided between training and studying, with little time for typical childhood recreational activities. The extraordinary dedication to the sport had a profound impact on Simone's personal life. Although she achieved incredible successes from an early age, she also faced the challenge of maintaining a healthy balance between her personal life and the demands of the sport. The intensity of the training and the pressure to compete at a high level were sometimes oppressive and deprived her of a normal teenage life. Fortunately, Simone developed a very close and productive relationship with her coaches, especially with Amy Borman, who was her coach from her early days until the Rio Olympics in 2016. Borman not only guided her technically, but also supported her emotionally, understanding the unique pressures faced by Simone and helping her navigate the challenges of growing up into the spotlight. Borman's approach was holistic. She recognized the importance of developing Simone's confidence both inside and outside the gym. This strong coach-athlete relationship helped Simone reach her maximum potential, keeping her emotional well-being in focus. The relentless dedication resulted in an impressive debut at the Rio de Janeiro Olympics in 2016, where Simone won 4 gold medals, individual all-round, vault, floor, and team, and 1 bronze on the beam. This stellar performance not only cemented her status as one of the greatest gymnasts of all time, but also captured the imagination of millions around the world. Simone continued to dominate on the world stage, accumulating a record total of 25 medals at World Championships, including 19 golds. What sets her apart from other gymnasts is her almost unbelievable combination of power, precision, and creativity. Simone not only executes extremely difficult movements with fluidity and control, but also innovates with elements never before seen in the sport. In addition to the medals, the complexity and originality of her movements led the gymnastics community to name several elements in her honor, such as the Biles on the floor, which involves a double backflip with 3 twists, and the Biles 2 on the beam, a double backflip with 2 twists. In addition to her revolutionary techniques, Simone Biles also has an artistic style that delights both judges and the public. Her choreography and expression during routines are contagious. She conveys an energy and presence that amplify her performances. This unique ability to combine technical difficulty with an engaging presentation has not only earned her records in the number of world titles, but also an iconic status within the sport. Simone's glories include an impressive collection of Olympic and world titles that place her in history as the most decorated gymnast of all time. She reigned supreme in virtually every major championship she attended, raising expectations and standards for future generations of gymnasts. During the Tokyo Olympics in 2020, the world was fixed on Simone Biles, expecting another series of incredible performances from the gymnast, who had already won so many hearts and medals. However, the scenario that unfolded was one of the most human and powerful moments in modern sports history. Simone began the competition with the same energy and sparkle for which she is known, but something seemed different. On the first day of events, during the team trials, the tension and weight of expectations became visible. After a less precise vault performance than usual, Simone did something unexpected. She withdrew from the competition, not due to a physical injury, but because something equally serious was at stake: her mental health. The world watched stunned, as Simone, usually a pillar of strength, expressed vulnerability. She explained that she was suffering from something gymnasts call twisties, a dangerous phenomenon where athletes lose control of their bodies in the air, which can lead to severe injuries. More than that, she openly discussed the overwhelming pressure of having to meet global expectations and how this was affecting her ability to perform safely and joyfully. Simone's decision to choose her mental health over winning medals was a watershed moment. For the first time in a long time, a sports superstar was not just talking about winning and overcoming, but about the importance of taking care of herself. Her courage in speaking openly transformed global perceptions of mental health in sports. The impact of these statements was profound. Coaches, athletes, and sports organizations began to reassess how they handle mental health. The episode led to a broader discussion about the unrealistic expectations often placed on athletes' shoulders, and the importance of training environments that promote not just physical development, but also emotional well-being. Simone Biles, with her brave action, not only protected herself, but also sent a powerful message to athletes around the world. Her influence helped break this stigma around mental health, showing that even the strongest and most talented among us may need a moment to take care of themselves. She raised the conversation about mental health to a level never before reached in sport, becoming a true icon of courage and humanity in the global sports arena. This courageous attitude showed her strength as a person, but also as a leader, capable of inspiring significant changes in how sports treats their heroes. Thus, even beyond the borders of gymnastics, Simone Biles' impact continues to reverberate, making her one of the most influential and respected athletes of all time. In 2024, Simone Biles' situation reflects her intriguing journey both in gymnastics and in her personal life. Although it's not clearly defined whether Simone will continue competing or if she has already decided to retire, her influence in sports and beyond remains monumental. She continues to be involved in gymnastics at various levels, participating in exhibition events and using her platform to promote the importance of mental and physical well-being for athletes. Simone's legacy extends beyond her athletic achievements. She will always be remembered for changing the conversation about mental health in sports. This journey of resilience and courage makes Simone Biles a true real-life hero, whose story continues to inspire not only young gymnasts, but anyone who feels pressured and unwell at times. She shows that true strength involves recognizing one's limits and having the courage to say when enough is enough, a valuable lesson in a world that often values only results. To learn more about the inspiring journey of Simone Biles and many other heroes, be sure to follow our channel Hero's Journey here on YouTube. Here, we delve deeply into the stories of individuals who have transformed adversities into triumphs. Subscribe now and activate the notification bell to connect with the exciting journeys of real-life heroes. I'll see you next time.